Hey, what's up everybody? Will with Southern Grails, man. I'm back here with a long overdue video. Guys, I know it's been a while, but working from home with 3 kids, it's a miracle I got a chance to do this now. The kids are down, I got the little one watching the Coco. Hopefully I can squeeze this in really quick. Man, it's been really great, dude. I've had some really great records to show you guys, but I do the auction and a lot of these are moving, and I just don't have time to really do any kind of cool recent find videos. I just don't have the time, so I'm hoping I can squeeze this in. But y'all follow me on Instagram, which is a lot easier. I can just take a pic and y'all can see what I'm about to put up and the cool stuff that I'm finding. You can check it out there. But hope I can get this in. Man, I've got some really cool stuff here to show you guys. Recently, man, I hit up a flea market locally in the Atlanta area, and I found these cool reel-to-reels. I've really been sleeping on the reel-to-reels, but this is the Beatles' Hey Jude, original 1970, and this Coltrane in Seattle. Man, jazz reel-to-reels, hard to find, but allegedly the quality is top-notch because these are recorded from the original master tapes. Reel-to-reel players, man, boy, they're hard to find and expensive. Okay, man, this one was really cool. I've actually had the record for this for a long time. I've been waiting for a sleeve to finally pop up, and one popped up about a week ago, and I was super happy to find it. This is Barbara Jean English. It's an original 1973 on Alethea. This is a promo. Really good soul. Not so much fun. This is just almost a straight up, just beautiful soul record. I can't remember if she put out much else, but I think this is her debut. I believe. I could be wrong. But like I said, dude, I've held on this record for years, and I'm happy to finally complete the copy. I enjoyed that. That one's very nice. This one I picked up at the same, man, that flea market where I got those reel-to-reels, dude, there was a ton of great stuff in there. This one, I'd actually heard of this band before. This is called the TNT Band. Mission Accomplished on Cotique. I think this is 1968. 68 or 69, but this is like Latin soul, a little bit of jazz funk, but a more like traditional Latin soul mixed with some of that newer age that was coming up at the time. Really good, man. Really tough to find. Check out that cover. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I got some kind of ghost thing. I don't know if you can see it. Some kind of reflection thing. I don't know. Maybe it's time for a new phone, but we'll throw it in there. Man, I was happy to see this one. When I just seen the cover, I'd never seen this one before, but I know who this group is. This is the Maytals. From the Roots. This is an original 70 UK pressing. When I found it, man, this thing is super clean. Maytals, great reggae. Nothing much else to say. These guys have put out a ton of stuff, and I'm happy to have that in the collection. Maytals. Okay. I hit up, there's a record store here in, I believe it's in Alpharetta, and I've shopped with him a little bit. He had had an original Blaze Foley, and I've always been checking in with him, and he had it, so I finally just showed up. I just popped in, and sure enough, it was gone. I should have got it when I had a chance, but he had some great jazz records up on the wall. Today and Tomorrow, McCoy Tyner. This is an original, I think 1964. I think 64. One of his, I believe it's his first or one of his earlier ones as a lead man. I know he did the trio on Impulse. I think 63. I think 63 might have been in one of his first ones. But anyway, really good, man. Really tough to find. Let's see who else is on this. You got Elvin Jones, John Gilmore on the sax, Thad Jones on the trumpet, Jimmy Garrison on the bass, and Tootie Heath shows up on the drums too. Yeah, any early McCoy, man, it's tough to find. I'm still looking for a copy of the real McCoy, original pressing, but can't find it. But McCoy Tyner, great stuff. The Portrait of Art Farmer. This is an original, I think this is 57 or 58 on Contemporary, but this thing is, that disc is like almost near mint. It's beautiful. Love Art Farmer. I had a reissue. It was like a '63 or '64 reissue of Farmer's Market. Really good, man. Really good. Don't have any other art. Let's see who else is on this. Hank Jones, Addison Farmer, Roy Haynes on the drums. Really good. Yeah, I don't sleep on the contemporary label. There's some great stuff on there. Man, when I seen this, I was really excited. I was hoping it was a first, but it's not a first pricing. The first pricings are just unbelievably rare. This one's unbelievably rare too. I think it's like a mid-60s. This is the cool sound of Pepper Adams on that great Savoy with the RVG. This has got a great lineup too. Hank Jones again on the piano. Elvin Jones, great lineup. Bernard McKinney on the euphonium. Euphonium? I should know what that is. Euphonium. It's a fancy word for xylophone. I don't know. I'll have to check that one out. But I'll look dumb for right now at the moment. But Pepper Adams, you know, he graced Blue Note. He was on everything. Great sound. Really cool stuff. Check out that cover too. Isn't that pretty? Love that Savoy. Okay, I actually traded with the guy when I went to a record show in Birmingham. I traded him a Billy Hutchinson oh God, what was it? Oh, I'm having a brain issue at the moment. Anyway, he had some soul, and I traded him the Billy Hutchinson. He had some soul records, and this one here. I've only seen this one a few times, and it's usually pretty rough shape. This is one of the cleanest ones I've ever seen. That's Coltrane, standard Coltrane. This is an original, I think this is 1960. This is 1960, but he just does standards, which is, you know, in my opinion, the standards, you know, Gershwin and all them, when you got talented musicians like this performing those standards, it's unbelievably, you know, the original stuff is, oh man, here comes the sun. Ain't no stopping them. The original stuff is great that they do, but man, when him and Red Garland and Donald Byrd hit these standards, it's a beautiful sound. It's just relaxing. Pull out a drink and enjoy it. And I'm really happy. I'm sorry, man. I don't remember the Instagram names, but I've done business with him before. Great guy. I really appreciate this. I've really enjoyed it. Hey, man. It's my oldest one. Yeah. Daddy's trying to have some fun. You want to join me? You want to do a side note? All right, bye. Stoked to find this one. I've never seen a copy out in the wild. I've seen it on Instagram and pop up on eBay. That's Joe Henderson, Power to the People. Now, this isn't original. This is like a 70. Look how clean that is. It's like a 72 or a 73. Man, it seems it wasn't that long ago that these milestones, you know, a couple of years ago, you get these 40, 50 bucks. Now they're going for like 200, but I get it. Joe Henderson's got a great sound. I mean, he's phenomenal. Don't have any Joe Henderson on early Blue Note. I'm always looking for it, but I was really stoked to pick this up. Joe Henderson, Power to the People. Okay, y'all have never seen this record before, but this is called Maggot Brain by a group called Funkadelic. I know you've never seen this before, but I've had this copy many times, and I picked this up at a show. Look at that thing. And I'll never sell it again because it's hard to find these clean. So this is my forever copy, and I'm really happy to finally have that back in the collection. All right, we're getting down to the last four, man. These are some real heavy ones that I'm super happy to have. Television, Marquee Moon, found an original white label promo. Tough to find, early new wave, proto-punk kind of sound, you know, legendary. Everybody wants it. It's a great sound. I mean, it's not my flavor per se, but it's a great sound, and cool to have something rare like this, like a white label promo. Okay, y'all guys know Jazz Wasmo? I think this is his name on Instagram. Man, we did some trade at the Atlanta show. He ended up with some good records that he wants, some Strata East that it was tough to let go of, but we worked it out. A little bit of cash, and I got these two great Blue Notes right here. Shades of Red with the Freddie Red Quintet. Unbelievable. Original mono. Really nice. I've missed out on this at auction quite a few times because these really, like, the last one was close to like an EX copy. And I think it went for like, $2,100. So I was happy to pick this up when it sounds really great. If you're out there and you see this, man, I really appreciate it. So happy to have that to the Blue Note collection. And another one, I was shocked. I've only seen this a few times out in the wild. Hard to find. That's Pete LaRocca's Basra. Original, what is this, 19, look at that thing. It is unbelievable. Joe Henderson on here, a unique sound for Blue Note. It's crisp, it blows hard, man. Pete LaRocca on the sticks is jamming. Joe Henderson really hits it home. It's a great album, man. I'm so happy to thanks again, man, if you're seeing this. I miss my Strata, but I'm really happy to have this really clean original pressing. Okay, last one. At the same show, there was a guy there that had some unbelievable psychedelic and hard rock records, and had some punk too, but he had some stuff that you'll never see, like sealed stuff from the late 60s and early 70s, you know, UK stuff on Vertigo, stuff that you will never find. And he had this one in there, and it was towards the end of the show. You know, I had my stack of really rare stuff that I was ready to do some trading with, and I did some trades with I did some trades for that Funkadelic, but me and the guy, we hashed it out. I ended up coming across, if y'all seen it on Instagram, I came across a sealed copy of Smokin' Willy, which is this trio that just did cover songs, really good, fuzzy, dirty guitar, really great. It was a sealed copy. I got a good deal on it. I ended up trading that, and there's a group out of Texas called the Viola Crayola, which is Ron and his brother. Anyway, it's great, man. Really, really acid fuzz, jazz fusion, incredible. I ended up trading them two for this one right here. I've seen it. It's been on my want list. I'm so happy to have it. This is Powerhouse. This is an original 69. Japanese on red vinyl. This is I believe the first Shinki Chen. This is the first Shinki Chen, but they're all doing covers. You know, they got a couple of Beatles songs on here. They got Jimmy. Did they do that Jimi Hendrix on here? They got Spoonful. They do Back in the USSR, Hoochie Coochie Man, Jimi Hendrix, Foxy Lady. Yardbirds, You're Better Man Than I, which is a great cover. Now, a lot of people, now I know Shinki Chen, when he was with, when he did his solo album on Polydor, what was it, Food Brain, and the other one, but he was in another band called Glue, Shinki Chen, and something else. Oh, I sound like an idiot, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So, he had the two solo projects that he did on Polydor, which is unbelievable. I mean, his guitar playing is out of this world. Now on this one, of course, it's covers, but you really hear, I mean, he plays some incredible blues. I mean, it's fuzzy, it's dirty. It's not quite, I get it, it's not quite like what he did, you know, with his solo stuff, but still rare, great cover. And if you can get past, in a lot of these Japanese bands that did a lot of these American covers, if you can get your ears past some of the vocals, you know, they're heavy on the R's, you know, and some of the English words that they speak, you know, Foxy Lady, it sounds like Foxy Rady, which, get past all that, man. Fucking get past all that shit and just listen to the music. This shit jams. It's so good how they cover and put a blues type element on some of these songs. Really good, really happy to have that. And just check out that cover. Stoked. This is a beast. All right, I did it. My son only interrupted me once. He did really good. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I know it's long overdue, man. The videos are really gonna slow down. I just don't have time anymore. All the new subscribers, man, I appreciate y'all. It really means a lot to me. You know, I do run an online auction. I take consignments. Follow me on Instagram, Southern Grails. I do the eBay auctions at the same name. You know, I'm always got great stuff. I got great stuff up there running right now. And I'll try to be back. I promise. I'll try to be back with some great stuff because, you know, guys, I'm always finding great stuff. And I'll try to be back and show it to you. Until then, we'll see you.